Using the Task Scheduler in Plesk. This tutorial will show you how to use the Task Scheduler in Plesk. For this demonstration, we logged into Plesk as the admin user. If you're logging in as a client or domain administrator, the navigation will differ slightly and some of the options will not be available in your control panel. Whenever possible, we will note the differences in access levels in this tutorial. Click the server link. Click the Scheduled Tasks icon. There is also a Scheduled Tasks icon in the main menu for each domain on the system. Domain administrators can access the main menu of their domain by clicking the Home link in their navigation panel. Clients will need to select the domain from the list at the bottom of their main menu for which they want to schedule a task, and then use the Scheduled Tasks icon in that domain's main menu. The client's main menu is also accessed by clicking the Home link in their navigation panel. Before we add a new task, let's take a look at the preferences. Select the user. If you have multiple system administrators, they will be listed in this menu. Domain administrators will have the user for their domain listed in the menu when accessing the Task Scheduler from their panel. Client users are only Plesk users and not system users, so they will not be able to schedule tasks that run as their user. For this reason, they will have to use one of the users under one of the domains to schedule tasks. Select the Scheduler Notification method. You can select whether or not Plesk will send an email notification every time the task is executed. If you select this option, enter the alternate email address here. Click the Set button to save any changes. We currently have 3 tasks scheduled. The first one controls when Plesk checks for updates automatically. The second handles when the statistics that are used for reports are updated. The third updates the virus definitions in the antivirus scanning software used for scanning email. The Plesk Update task can be set using the Plesk Updater icon, accessible by system administrators from the server menu, and should not need to be manually adjusted using this interface. Now let's add a new task. Click the Add New Task icon. The new task can be scheduled but disabled by unchecking this checkbox. Enter the description. Here we can change the scheduler notification method if we wish. Enter the path to executable file. You will need to use the absolute system path to the location of the executable file unless the location is defined in the system path environment variable, which Plesk does not give you the option to see or edit. Access to the values in this variable would require connecting to the system via an RDP session. Only system administrators are able to edit these values in the RDP session. For users other than system administrators, file permissions will need to allow the user to execute the task. Otherwise, the process will fail, even though they schedule attempts to execute it. System administrators should automatically have permission to execute all executable files on the system. For more information on file permissions, refer to the tutorial Modifying File Permissions in Plesk. If you are using the absolute path to a file that has been uploaded to a directory in one of the domain user's home directories, the absolute path to the user's home directory will follow this convention. This field is used to define any arguments that need to be passed to the executable file when it is called. Select the priority. Priority determines how resources are allocated for processes that are running simultaneously. Processes with higher priority are given precedence over lower priority ones. Check the checkboxes that will determine when and how often the task will be executed. Plesk also gives us the option to execute the task immediately. Click the OK button. Now, let's edit the task to disable it. Click the command or description. Uncheck the Switched On checkbox. Click the OK button. Now let's delete the task. Click the checkbox to select the task. Click the Remove Selected link. Click the Confirm Removal checkbox. Click the OK button. Congratulations! You now know how to use the Task Scheduler in Plesk.